down.
Unfortunately, most Providence would have it, on the 3rd of May 1996, Sheikh Ahmad Deedat was struck by stroke whilst on duty and became incapacitated, being unable to move any limbs, unable to speak, and unable to eat. However, Providence in its mercy retained Sheikh Deedat's hearing, eyesight, and ever sharp and alert mind. Sheikh Deedat communicates with a unique combination of eye movements, identifying the English alphabets. For the past 6 years or so, Sheikh Deedat is now confined to his bed in Verulam, but still influencing and changing the hearts of people all over the world with the legacy of his books, videotapes, and infrastructure that he left behind at the IPCI. Despite his handicap, Sheikh Deedat has dedicated and dictated many books from his bed via the eye communication method. However, it can be said with humility that no other South African, or perhaps no other Sikh person, has had so many visitors from all over the world, ranging from government ministers, TV crews, from major international networks, religious leaders of all religious groups, academics, scholars, and ordinary people. In this snippet, we see Minister Louis Farrakhan from America paying a visit to Sheikh Ahmad Deedat at his home with his entourage on his recent visit to South Africa.
And last night, I had the privilege of going to meet one of my heroes. Who is that? Ahmed Deedat, one of the great champions of Islam. He's a hero of mine. We have shared many days together. He visited me in my home in Chicago, Illinois, and I visited him here and saw him in the days of his strength. And last night, I saw him even stronger. His brain is sharp. He can see, he can hear, he can think, he just can't speak. But his faith is so strong. I came from his bedside so inspired, so uplifted. And I said, Father, when I go back, I will carry on your great work.